Walking Macau Streets. Dear Lord, show me a sign. Give me a map. Oh yeah.
An overlook. And down that way is going to be our target street. But we're going to go on Artilheiros Street. And then check this out. This little shrine has both the crucifix and the Buddhist. But before we do, I just want to look into here. Yeah, I have followed this before. And so yeah, I was going to show you this. That also leads into a really cool little space. So Artillery Road ends right here. And it basically goes all the way up to the cannons. Okay, so this particular area is called Mont Fortress. So they have all the cannons up here. And then down right below us is something called Artillery Lane, which is directly down that way. So we're going to be walking down that lane and going all the way down into all these buildings over here, taking this artillery road. And all these cannons are kind of connected to it, so that's why I wanted to start up here. So stay tuned, and we're going to go all the way down and show you Artillery Road. $2024. Let's check out Macau. Come on. Okay, so you got all these cannons. This is part of the fortress, and it's also part of the artillery. And this was quite useful back when Macau was a colony. And right below there's a street called Artillery Road. We're gonna go down that way. And we're up on the fortress right now. So we'll just kind of walk by these. So you can see. And they basically go all the way around. You also got some kind of cool stuff like that. So those are little checkpoints where a person could go in there and overlook. And down that way is going to be our target street. And to go down that way, there's all these cannons. The cannons go all the way around the fortress, but predominantly on these sides because of the ocean was right there. Oops. Huh. Wonder how many people. Probably a lot of people hit that spot. So what we're gonna do is go down to Artillery Road, and there's a musician straight down that way. Busker. You know what? Actually, I saw once there was something about Busker Street. I just never see buskers up here. Busker is like a street performer. Little statue, Mother Mary, little baby Jesus. Okay, so we're gonna come on out to Artillery Street, and Artillery Street's gonna be our focus today. Kind of a cool doorway. So to fully show you Artillery Street, we have to go that way. Mont Fortress, 1600s, built 1617 to 1626. The history. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna be going down this road right here called Artillery Road. And then you can see all the cannons where it starts out at. I'm gonna capture that big giant cannon right over there. And I'm also gonna capture the sign. So we're gonna follow the street, Caminho stars Artilheiros. And this has a cannon right here. So you got these giant artilleries. And this actually goes down. You can actually go all the way down to Sapala ruins on this side. So those lookout areas. Pretty cool. But actually I've never walked Caminho dos Artilheiros in its fullness. So that's actually one of my goals today, is to start at the beginning of the street and go all the way down to the end of the street, because it goes into the neighborhoods. And I never really saw that it was one giant connected street. So like I think historically it probably was a street that just went up to this area, and over time it's changed and would have a different feeling altogether. So that's the entrance right there. And then those are all those cannons. So actually our street starts here. So imagine historical Macau, and this little street called Artillery Road was basically where all the artillery, the cannons, were at. So people would come up this cobblestone road, and then that would be kind of the maybe the front side, because all the cannons are mostly on this side in this space. And then this artillery road goes down this way, so that's going to be where we're going to walk, and we'll kind of see where it leads us. But just to give you a little idea of some other stuff, there's like Calçada de Mont Fortress. It goes down. That's kind of a really photogenic street. I kind of want to film that street, but we have to stay focused. And then there's another street that goes down that way that I just filmed not too long ago. It goes down these steps over here. Yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful way to go down this hill on this side. I know there's some beautiful banyan trees right there. I saw a lady, oh, there it is right there. There's little shrines in here. Actually, that shrine is, let me just kind of show off some of the other stuff around here. So here's Calçada das Verdades. So that street is a kind of a long street that goes all the way down the hill, kind of parallel to this one, which is Mont Street. But we're gonna go on Artillery Street. And then check this out. This little shrine has both the crucifix and the Buddhist. That is so cool. Okay. I really like this street a lot right here. But we have to stay faithful to our street, which is Artillery Road. So yeah, imagine people would come up on this backside, and there's the sign again, right? So in the past, I thought this street just ended right here, but it doesn't. It goes all the way up to the cannons. It's a lot of respect for the street. We have to follow it all the way down the other way. And the street kind of curves a little bit. There's actually some interesting stuff in here. This also goes to the museum as well. And there's some paths that go up this way. So let me see, this is called the Fortress Corridor. So you can actually go down this direction. And there's some statues and cool stuff. There's an escalator right there. Huh. I could take the escalator back up later if I want to. Come back. But I'm gonna go down our road, Artillery Road. So there's lots of hills, right? Which kind of makes it beautiful. It's too bad this little ugly spot was here. That could be really beautiful right here. Like this could be something different. And I bet it would really attract something. So anyways, what we do have are these interesting apartments. There's a cat right there. That cat's got a nice spot to rest. Must have came through that window right there. And then actually this looks like it has some history to it. If you know what those Chinese characters say, let me know. Because this looks like it's something kind of interesting. So we're going to keep on going down. We're still in our street right here, so you can see Caminho dos Artilheiros. And I'm going to try to go back a little bit. Now you can see it from this angle. This is kind of an interesting little doorway right here. I think it's just a little house next to this big apartment, because it looks like it's like separate. And then you got these little. So we're still going down this way. But before we do, I just want to look into here. Yeah, I have followed this before. I think it goes down to like St. Michael's and St. Roque's. I forget the name of this little alley. And we're still on our Target Street. And you also have this little park to the right. Let me see if we're still on our same street. So now it goes to Reposo. So you can see that sign right there says Estrada de Reposo, and then this sign says Caminho dos Artilheiros. So that would be the end of our street right there. Kind of cool looking apartments everywhere. So that would be the end. But before we actually end it, I'm just gonna go a little bit further. This is a different street now, but I just want to go down to this little park and then we're gonna end it. So we left our street. We're now on a different street. Got this black and white tiles, and then it's gonna go right into this other area, which I just want to show you real quick because it's kind of pretty. So yeah, I guess this road would have led up to the Artillery Road, which would be like hard show pleasure fills. It's like a bar. Okay. So now we're gonna come out to this little space, this little plaza right here. You kind of got that little space, and then this is what I want to show you. Oh, we're still in our same. So actually we're still right here. So Caminho dos Artilheiros. So we're still on our street. And this is what I was going to show you right here. And I'm just going to go and just kind of target this whole little space in here. Okay, so actually there's a street sign that said Reposo, but here's another one. There's scaffolding on that building. That escalator goes back up to the top if I wanted to go that way. There's Travessa dos Artilheiros. Passes y Chaves. And then I guess these kind of change, so we have Estrada de Reposo and Rua dos Artilheiros. So let me give a little bit of a 360. So that kind of goes up to that space that we were at before. And then the Artilheiros goes up that way. And now we have these little streets called like Rua and such. Let me just see what this street is called. So this is called Sanchez. It has a different name. Nice balconies. So our street was right up there. And so yeah, I was going to show you this. That also leads into a really cool little space. So Artillery Road ends right here. And it basically goes all the way up to the cannons. So let's end it right there. 2024. Let's check out Macau. Come on.